Hi guys, I'm Arjun Singh, and Aurelio wasn't able to be here today, and I'm going to be interviewing our guest, Mr. Don Bonman.
Hi, I'm Don Bonman. Don't know if he didn't say it, that's okay. I said I'm the creator of Bronners. I love Bronners. I love it. If you're not going right now, you should be going. It's a pro tip. People are always going in even October. There's too many people in October. Go in June. That's a pro tip. That's first of many pro tips for this podcast. What do you have to say, Arjun?
This episode is sponsored by Bronners.
Oh, of course it's sponsored by Bronners. That's the only reason I'm here.
Yeah.
So here's Bronners. We have an assortment of holidays. Christmas. So basically, Bronner's is where you can get all your Christmas, Jesus things. You could get Hanukkah, but there's, I think, one aisle of it, and I've never looked in it because I don't want to see it. But Christmas is the place to go if you want. Bronner's is the place to go if you want to get some Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
Established at some point, open 361 days a year.
Yeah.
Now I would like Arjun for you to guess the 4 days a year that it's closed.
Is it Easter?
Easter's right.
Christmas?
Oh, yeah.
And, New Year's?
Oh, yeah, you got it.
New Year's Eve?
Well, actually, I was thinking you were going to say New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve is right, New Year's is not right. What do you think is the fourth one? Because this is some people don't get this right because they think it's going to be Jesus, Christian. It's not a Christian holiday.
I try and go every day.
It's an American holiday.
Yeah, I try and go every day. It's pretty.
You try to go every day,
but one day I can't remember which day I.
It's 4 days you can't go, and you've gotten 3 of them. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, tell me.
It's Thanksgiving.
Oh.
Maybe you're just with your family that day and you just don't know.
Yeah, that's the only day because I'm a real family man.
He's a family man.
I read my Bible before I go to bed.
I mean, that's the way to go. I read the Bible not just before I go to the bed, but also when I'm in bed and while I'm sleeping. I like it a lot. I like the Bible. Don't know if you've read it. You have read it, obviously. You just said that you have. My favorite book in the Bible is Leviticus. It's a great thing. It's got some things that some people don't like, but I'm okay with them. What do you have to say, Arjun?
Apparently you've become the host now. But...
well, you know, I'm a pretty stand-up guy. I'm nice. I talk to people. What do you say?
Yeah, so he suggested while we're doing this podcast to keep the Bible in front of him at all times, because that's necessary.
Yeah, there's a Bible right here.
Yeah, in between us, we got a Bible.
We've also got we've got a large stack of Bibles over here. It's, I think, 80 stacks. Your producer, Jason, not your producer, because you're not usually here, but Aurelio and Peter's producer, Jason, I made him stack it. It took him a few hours, because it kept falling. He's not good at it.
Jason, you got anything to say?
Yeah, I've listened to these, and he never talks.
Yeah, I don't know. He doesn't really... He didn't invite... When I went in here, he just said, okay, you're just gonna start now.
Okay. Well, that's... I would imagine. How did you get here? Did someone invite you? Who invited you?
Nobody invited me. I just kind of went here.
You just came here?
Yeah, I stole Peter's phone.
You stole his phone? Okay. So you had the account?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you just came?
Yeah.
Where's Peter? Why isn't he here?
Well... He's gotten in the bathroom right now. I locked him in there, and I might let him out later.
Well, I would hope you would.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna have you let him out. We're doing 2 podcasts here. I'll let him out after I do the second one.
Okay. That's good.
And then Aurelio couldn't be here because he's off, like, in France or something. I don't know. So, I'm not asking questions, because you're not an interesting person. I am, Don Bonman.
Yeah.
You know what I would like you to ask me about, though, and I don't know if you had in that sheet of yours. He has a sheet of questions. My son.
Oh, yeah, your son.
My son.
Yeah, I knew you had a son.
My son. Do you know his name?
Evan?
Evan Bonman. You know it is. Evan Bonman is a wonderful boy. He couldn't be here because he's off at the playground with his mom. So Evan Bonman is gonna, in a few years when I retire, he's gonna take over Bronner's. And so I'm 75, and Kyle is 9, so he's probably gonna take over Bronner's when he's about 14 years old.
Wait, so Evan and Kyle, they separate people, the same
Kyle?
person? Yeah, you say Kyle.
Kyle? Did I say Kyle?
Yeah.
Well, Kyle's my other son. I forgot to say that.
So which one's older?
Kyle is 27 years old. Evan is 9 years old.
Okay.
No, it's the other way around. I get them mixed up. They look exactly the same, even though one is 3 times the age. Evan, 27 years old. Great guy. Love him. He hates Bronner's. He's not going to take charge of it.
I met Evan.
You met Evan?
Yeah, he came here.
He doesn't return my calls.
Yeah, he said that he didn't like you at all and he didn't want to talk to you, but he got forced by the Bronner's employees to get this episode sponsored.
Wait, the Bronner's employees know him?
Yeah.
Gosh darn it.
Also, he said that he likes Bronner's and that's it.
Didn't you just say that he hates Bronner's?
No, you said he hates Bronner's.
I said he hates Bronner's.
But he enjoys Bronner's a lot.
I forget most things that I say.
He tries to go when you're not there.
Oh, darn. I'm there all day. Does he just go there at night when he...
Yeah.
Does he go in there in the 4 days he can't go?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Oh, darn it.
Because there was one other car in the parking lot on New Year's Eve.
I'm only counting 10, 9, 8, and then I like... This is a true story. When it's New Year's Eve, I'm in Bronner's. I'm inside Bronner's. We have a nice back room with a window, and we're counting and we're having a great time. We're loving each other, and we have a great time. Then I see at the corner of my eye every year a car driving past, and I think, there are no cars in Frankenbooth usually. What's happening? And it usually slips my mind, because I don't really think about it. But next year I'm going to have to find him. I'm going to have to meet Evan, come on. Okay.
When's the last time you talked to Evan?
I have not talked to Evan since he was probably Kyle's age. That's why I'm worried about Kyle right now. I mean, do you want me to tell you why he's not talking to me?
Yeah, sure.
So, what I did, really, it was my fault, I'll be honest. So he was playing soccer, because he loved it. I don't know if he actually loved it, I think I pushed him too hard. But so, he was playing soccer, and he was about to get a goal, but then he missed it, and he did that thing, kind of like a Charlie Brown, but worse, where he stepped on the ball, and then the ball rolled, and he fell on his back, if you can imagine it. So he fell on his back, and he started crying, and everybody was like, "Aw, let's help him up." And I said, "Go! Get the goal! Get the goal! Get the goal!" And Evan did not appreciate that, because he thought I was being too hard on him.
Yeah, that sounds like my story.
Oh, what's your story?
Well, I was playing soccer in 2nd grade.
Okay.
And I got the ball once.
This is about the age that he was in 4th grade.
Yeah, so I'm running.
Uh-huh.
And that's just what happened.
You're running.
Yeah.
And you stepped on the ball and then fell.
No.
You're just running.
No, I got the ball, and then I lost the ball.
You lost the ball.
And then some kid stepped on me.
He stepped... Wait, how? Were you on the ground or were you standing up?
No, both.
Oh my god. You're on the ground and standing up. That sounds impressive.
Well, the Earth's tilt kind of works like that.
Oh, wait, so you fell so fast that the Earth was, tilting with you.
Yeah.
That's maybe the most impressive thing I've heard.
Yeah.
Can we get you on billboards and Bronner's?
Yeah, I think they should have me in the podcast. I think I'm the more interesting person.
Yeah, really? Really? I don't know why you're not being interviewed. We're not going to interview him next time. He's not that interesting.
Yeah. That was my only good story. I'm literally the most basic person.
And I would say, okay, there's 2 things. Not that interesting. He's got that one story, and we're not going to retell it 16 times for the next podcast. Also, Jason's already got someone ready for the next one. So, what I was going to say is, I'm worried that because Kyle is 9, and that was the age that Evan stopped talking to me, that something's going to happen where Kyle's going to stop talking to me.
Is Kyle on a soccer team?
Kyle's not on a soccer team, but he's on a basketball team.
Oh, no.
And he's never gotten a point. No one on his team has.
No, don't let him get the ball ever.
I'm just not gonna look. I go to every game with him.
Put duct tape
I look
over
at the
your
wall.
mouth.
I look at the wall. I don't look at the court.
That's a good thing to do for
I
your
turn
son.
around and look at the wall. And then I just scream the entire time.
Does he ever ask?
No. He told me to do this.
Okay.
And I said, really? He got all... I didn't want to do it. It took a few minutes of trying to get me to do it, and I finally budged, and I went, oh, okay, fine. Whatever my son wants.
Yeah.
So, I screamed the entire time, yeah, Kyle. So, I mean, he's told me that he's never gotten a point. He might actually be an all-star superstar. All-star superstar. That's what people say, all-star superstar. With all the T's. And so, like, I'm looking at the wall, I'm screaming, and I hear all these points being made, and people screaming Kyle. So it seems as if he's getting points, but he keeps telling me not to. And I don't understand why he would tell me that he doesn't get points when he gets points.
Oh. Well, like, he might just want to keep it from you, so maybe one day you'll peak, and then he'll be like, wow, I impressed my dad.
I am loyal. I'm not gonna turn around. I promised him that I wouldn't turn around. That's just...
Yeah.
I'm never gonna... He should know this. He should really... I'm gonna talk to him about this later. So... we're getting to about 15 minutes. Yeah. What, do you... do a couple more questions.
Alright. What made you choose Frankenmuth?
Oh, Frankenmuth is where I've been my whole life. So I'm 75. Uh-huh. We started 62 years ago. So that would have been, I think I was 13 years old. No one even knows anymore. It's all blurring together. And I've been doing this, and so I'm giving Kyle a year to do this. Because he's gonna own it when he's 14. Because I'm gonna be dead at 80.
You know exactly when you're gonna die.
I know exactly the time, how, when. You didn't need to say when again. I opened the peel of a magic banana and it told me how I was gonna die.
Oh.
I found that in South Sudan. And it's really kind of a cool thing to know. You know when people say your life flashes before your eyes when you're about to die?
Yeah.
It had nothing to do with that. I just said that.
Yeah?
I wasn't about to die. I just looked at a banana.
Oh. So where do you find one of those bananas? Oh, you said South Sudan.
South Sudan. I don't think there are any left. Someone announced it, and then there were hundreds of people.
Oh.
And then there were like 7 bananas. I just punched a bunch of people to get it.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I opened it. So what give me just one more question. Right. I like that I'm doing the interview.
Yeah, I could ask you. You'd have to tell me.
But tell me a question. I won't tell you this.
All right. Don't get offended.
What?
So, obviously you've been a single father for 15 years now.
Yeah.
What's it like?
You know, it's a tough thing.
Yeah.
Also, did you notice that my voice has changed from the beginning of the podcast to the end?
Yeah, does it do that like that one guy?
It changes a lot.
So it's like Phil Swift.
It's like Phil Swift. It's kind of weird. Phil Swift is an idol. Phil Swift. Speaking of Phil Swift and this question. He was a single father.
Oh, really?
Until he died. He died just a couple weeks ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wasn't he just on the podcast last week?
He died, like, right after the podcast.
Oh.
But I think I saw his ghost, like, yesterday, so he's probably... if he really wanted to be, he could sneak onto that podcast again. Yes, single father's hard.
Yeah.
Especially with a rebel like Kyle telling me to turn around.
So, I think we're running out of time, guys. And
well, gotta say, you did great.